All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another live event. We're here live in our Kitchener showroom. My name is Jenna, and this is our fabulous chef Anna. Today it's our Halloween and Brew Time event with Silhouette Beverage Centers. So Anna will be taking us through pairings of some wine and some beer. And, for after the kids come home tonight and you have some extra treats, for yourself in the evening, what should you pair it with? So Anna's going to take us through that, and we should just let you know that we do have a special offer today on some Silhouette wine and beverage centers. So if you see in our product list, there's a special offer, about $100 off. You'll see all the qualifying products that this applies to. So make sure if you're in the market for a new beverage center, you'll want to grab one today because it's a special offer for today only. All right, to you, Anna.
All right, thank you so much. So we have two beautiful models here for Silhouette by Danby. We have the beautiful French door, dual zone, and then a single door, also a dual zone. So let's look over at our...
We're doing our Vanna White.
The Vanna White. So this is a true dual zone. It's separated in the middle, so if you're opening up one at a time, you're only going to access one side of the fridge, which is wonderful. This side, on our wine side, we have these beautiful Pro Glide shelves, which is a wonderful feature because when you're trying to store wine, you want to make sure that you limit the vibration on that wine as much as possible because you're trying to preserve it. In some cases, you're trying to age it maybe 5-10 years. So we want to make sure that you're limiting the vibration on that. There's 5 shelves, and then also at the bottom, there's space for 5 more bottles of wine.
5 more, you say?
5 more.
Well, we can never get enough wine.
So quite an excellent capacity on this side of the fridge.
Yes.
Both sides have a fan in the back also to help with that air circulation, but also limiting vibration. And this side, on the beverage side, we have 3 shelves, but they are fully adjustable. So you can move them up and down. And they also slide out.
Perfect.
Which is a wonderful feature.
An easy glide. Mm-hmm. Can we see that adjustable shelf in...
Of course. In real
adjusting
time.
mode? In real time.
Yeah. I got this far and I thought I could get it out. This is embarrassing. There we go. I did it. So it's a lift.
There you go.
Fully adjustable. And one of the benefits of having a beverage center over just putting these products in a refrigerator is that you have a lot more control with your temperature, and temperature plays a really major role in how your beverages taste. So for example, your standard fridge is going to be 4 to 6 degrees, but canned beverages taste really good at 1 degree, and you just don't want to take your fridge that cold because you're going to start freezing all your produce.
Okay.
She's asking how many bottles does it hold?
Oh, that's a good question. I think
About 20?
20. Close to 20.
It could also depend on the size too, I guess, too, right?
Exactly.
Well,
So
they do sell those mini little bottles of wine. Perfect stocking stuffers.
Yes.
So if any of my family's watching, you know what I want for Christmas this year.
It has 2 different lighting. So you see this beautiful, sleek blue lighting, but you can also change it to the white lighting.
Oh, okay.
Easily.
That is nice.
Yeah. And the same goes on this model as well.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. So how many different lighting options? 2?
There's 2 lighting options, but then you can adjust the intensity of that lighting, how long it stays on. If you just want it on when your door is open, or if you want it on all the time, you have those options.
So maybe if you have some nice featured bottle of wine that you want to impress your guests when they come over, you want it lit up, because this can also be kind of like a statement piece too. Depending where you have it in your home. You might have room for it in your kitchen. Maybe you have it in a bar room. Maybe it's in your basement and you have a little wet bar there, or dry bar, or wherever. But that would be nice, right? To have the different
nice.
lighting.
So these are freestanding, or they're true counter depth, and the door will open. It has a hidden hinge, and you can lock them. Keep people out of your wine.
Yeah.
And
I would definitely lock that away from some people.
That's right.
This is mine.
Lindsay was asking if these are freestanding.
They can be freestanding or counter depth. You have both options for these models.
We do have some built-in options on our special offers product page. So if you do click on the special offers or tap, depending if you're watching from your desktop or your mobile phone, if you click there are some built-in products there that will receive the $100 off for today. Yeah.
Over here on this dual, so this is also dual, but it's a single door. So you can keep your reds and your whites at different temperatures because you don't want to keep them at the same temperature.
Absolutely not.
No, you want to keep those whites nice and crisp, and you want to keep those reds from getting too warm. So we don't want to store the reds in like where the temperatures are going to be really fluctuating a lot, like your garage. You want to keep them somewhere controlled to make sure that, because you spend a lot of money on wine, so you want to make sure that it tastes good.
Absolutely. Okay, that's great. So any questions about these products so far, or you just want to get into the pairings? You probably want to get into the pairings.
The pairings are the most.
Fred from Sega says, what's the max difference?
The max difference in temperature?
Yeah, I guess maybe in temperature.
The beverage center goes down lower. It goes down to 1 degree. I believe this side goes down to between 4 and 10 degrees.
So, and you want to store your reds at what temperature?
A little bit higher, between around 15 degrees, I would say.
Okay.
Where you want to keep them?
And whites, depending on you. Some I like mine cold, and then when I have it, I also maybe put a couple ice cubes in. People might cringe at that, but I like it really cold.
Well, you should drink what you like, so don't let people judge you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lighter the red, the cooler you can drink it, versus your heavier reds, you want to drink those more at room temperature.
So this is nice with the French door because we have one side for your beverages.
Yes.
So you
Your
can store your beers, you could do your sodas, you could do waters, juice boxes. This also could be a great fridge to have in your kitchen if you're redesigning or you need an upgrade in your beverage center for children, because it gives them a self of independence.
Yeah.
Going to the fridge and saying like, oh, go grab your juice, go grab your water. And they're able to reach it on their own to go in there and grab it. So
That's a very good point.
Selling point for your partner if you have children.
I remember a Silhouette by Danby on select models is $100 off today, so make sure you click that special offer because it's just for viewers who are joining us today for that special offer.
All you guys there on the other side of the camera, this offer is for you, so make sure you don't let it pass. All right, Anna, tell us what we have for pairing.
All right, so I love food pairings with wine and coffee because a good pairing enhances both the food and the beverage. So it's important to think about when you're pairing things together because it can go the other way very easily. You can make both things taste awful. So general rules when you're pairing wine with food or other beverages like beer is thinking like with like, salty with drier wines, and sweet with sweet. So the sweeter the wine, the sweeter you want the dessert to be.
Okay, I thought it might have been like a little different. If it was sweet, you'd probably want something else to kind of counterbalance it, but no.
It also depends on the ingredients. So thinking about what your main ingredient is that you're going to be tasting and pairing that with what you're doing. So I think spiciness is the exception to that rule.
So all that we have in front here, if you have children or even if you don't and you bought yourself some candy for tonight in celebration of Halloween, you'll come back. The kids will come back with some of this, or you might have it in that box of candy you just purchased.
That's right. So on this side we have a Cab Sauv from Ignata, and so that's a juicier, jammier wine. You can pair it with something like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and it comes out tasting almost like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is a lot of fun. For your Pinot Noir, if you have a really jammy Pinot Noir, it also pairs really well with the Reese's. Or if you have a lighter one, going with something crispy like a Kit Kat with some milk chocolate in there is a good idea. For your Chardonnay, something a little oaky, you can go with a candy corn or something that tastes like candy corn but is shaped like a pumpkin, like I have here. And for if you're more of a salty fan, go with something like a dry sparkling. Sparkling can pretty much pair with anything. It's really light and bubbly on the palate. and it goes really well with salt. So that would be your plain chip option. And then for you beer lovers out there, going with something like a chocolate stout, something dark and rich, can pair with a dark chocolate really easily. If you like more of a brighter, more citrusy beer, go with something like like a jelly candy, like a fruit flavored jelly candy.
Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to our live today. I am here live at our Kitchener showroom location, and today I'm going to talk about this beautiful beverage center beside me. So big day coming up this weekend. You want to make sure that you're ready. You've got the drinks at the perfect temperature along with some really great food, and this is the beverage center that'll do it for you. I've also got Ryan behind the camera.
Hi.
And he's helping me out today as we go through this wonderful addition to your appliances.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It does look beautiful. And you notice there's no outside branding, so it'll really fit in with any appliances that you've got going on.
True.
And this model is from Silhouette by Danby. It's their Saxony Beverage Center. Holds 126 cans. That's 46 cans per shelf. Plus there's room for 6 bottles of wine at the bottom, so you can really multitask. So this would be great for your beers, seltzers, juice, water bottles.
Phil says, hello, guys. Hello, Phil.
Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Make sure to ask questions along the way if you have any.
So we have 3 beautiful glass shelves with stainless steel on the front. I was going to say aluminum foil. I don't know why. And minimal controls at the top, so simple, easy to use.
Very simple.
And beautiful lighting.
Yes. Love the lighting.
So this is the Chill Azure Blue, but we also have, just a moment, Cool Arctic White.
Ooh.
And there's a few different options for your lighting. So I have it on so it's on all the time. It'll stay like this for 120 minutes. Before going back to the standard setting, which is where it turns off when your door is closed. So it turns on when you have the door open. It also has an eco mode, which means that no lighting will come on. So it's totally up to you.
There you go. Katie says, very nice.
It's
Hello,
so
Katie.
Beautiful. So it is freestanding, or it is flush with your cabinetry. So you do have that option. It's vented at the front, so you are able to make it flush. And it has a hidden hinge to help with that as well. I don't know, Ryan, if you can get up close in there to show this hinge work.
Yes, so the hinges are buried inside. Sometimes people don't realize they stick out on some other models, some other brands.
And the hinge can determine whether it can be flush with your cabinetry or not. So something to pay attention to when you are purchasing a beverage center. The temperature ranges from 1 degree up to 10 degrees. So you can get really nice, cold, crisp beverages. Because you may be wondering, what's the difference between this and like a mini fridge? And your regular fridge or a mini fridge, temperatures for food are going to be between 4 and 6 degrees, so a little bit warmer than maybe you're looking for to enjoy a really cool, crisp beverage. So that's why you want something that can go all the way down to 1 or even up to 10 if you're storing more wine.
Right now, Dale's actually asking, does it fit wine bottles? Probably just tuning in, Dale. Hello, thanks for tuning in.
So it's got space at the bottom here for wine, and of course Silhouette does have wine fridges if you're more of a wine drinker. They also have their French door model that has wine storage on one side, dual zone wine storage on one side, and room for cans or water or juice on the other. So if you're looking for something that has both or maybe one, Silhouette does have different models.
Great, it's a great question there, Dale. Great question.
It has a 2-year warranty as well, which is fairly standard, and lovely stainless accents. And the door is reversible.
Oh, okay. So you can reverse that around, put it on the other side. Again, that might have something to do with where you need to fit it in your life. Wherever you have your spot, you might not be able to open the door one way or compared to the other. Right?
And if you're just joining us, I'm going to show off the lighting again. So right now we're showing the very nice Arctic White, but we can very quickly change it to a beautiful blue. Ooh.
I can't help it. Every time I see lighting like this in any of our appliances, I always think of Fast and the Furious, like the
underlighting?
yeah, the ground effects for their cars. Like, it's just what I think of. And
Yeah.
it's so cool.
Bring the race car home.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Max says a reversible door is handy.
Yes.
Yes.
Very handy.
And as well, too, I think it's important to note as well, too, if you're getting a fridge like this with a see-through door, glass door, the reason is you want to be able to showcase your beverages,
Yes.
right? Like a regular
Show
mini
them
fridge has
off.
just got a fridge door.
And
Right?
this model also has a lock.
Oh, keep the kitties out of there.
Keep the kids out of your beverage fridge.
Right? Is it quiet? Well, I can't really tell here.
It is quiet.
It sounds quiet to us.
Yes, I
We are-
believe it is 38 decibels.
Oh, nice.
I think. I can double check that just to be sure.
Lisa's asking, is it in stock?
That is also an excellent question.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the exact numbers of our particular location, but definitely we wouldn't have it here for a showcase if there was none to order. So,
Correct.
by all means, you can check ahead of time with any of your nearest location sales reps, or you can go online and check on our website for orders.
So each shelf holds 46 cans for a
Mm-hmm.
total of 126 cans storage capacity.
That's a football party.
It is. And the shelves only come out halfway. Fun fact, do you know why?
No.
It's so they're not, if you've got cans on it, you pull it out too far, it's not too top heavy and it falls
yeah,
out.
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
a safety measure.
Very good point. Right, and those easily slide out too. That's
Very
cool.
easy, beautiful clear glass shelving with very nice
Like I
accent.
have a
and
beverage
it's
fridge at home, and
flat.
it's not like that. I can't pull out the shelves.
You can't pull them out at all?
I got it before I started working here. Now, if I knew, I'd get a silhouette one for sure. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, so I mean, some great questions there in the chat. Does anybody else have any questions while we're here? Again, maybe show that hinge from the other side as well too. So again, see how it's tucked in, guys? See how like it doesn't stick out beyond the edge of the fridge? And again, I know that you might not even notice that when you're buying for the first time, especially. But anyone that's tried to fit it into a cabinet area or something like that, or flush with your wall or whatever it is you're trying to do, this is what you'll notice, that like you can actually do that, because then, you know what I mean, it doesn't stick out beyond here, right? Like my hand is flush, boom, there's no hinge in the way. All right, that's a big deal for the decorators of the world, you know?
But it can also be freestanding depending on where you want to put it in your
Absolutely,
house.
yeah. So even if you just have like a bar top counter in your basement, you want to throw one of these on top, not built into anything, it'll also work for that.
Exactly. And it has very good insulation. It's a dual pane argon filled glass to help with that.
Oh yeah.
So even though we were looking through it, we know that everything in there is going to be really cold. It has a door ajar alarm
Right.
and a temperature alarm.
Right, and you
So-
can
Sorry, go ahead.
no, you can see the controls as well too when you
Yes.
open it up as well.
And I mentioned this at the beginning. Another thing I really love about this fridge is that you can't see any branding on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll fit seamlessly with whatever appliances, if they're stainless, that you have
Right.
in your kitchen.
You actually showed me where there was one little brand. Let's take a
Yeah.
look, see if anyone can find it. See if anyone can find it. There's one little hidden spot. You know? See if anyone can spot it at all. Huh? You noticing it anywhere, folks? Yeah, that's right. It was up here. Right, look at that. Talk about a silhouette. Right? Silhouette professional. It's just blending right in there like a silhouette.
So if you're interested, you can click on the list that should be on your screen. That'll show you what products we have in stock and what's available. If you're interested in bringing one of these home for this weekend, it definitely beats filling up a tub with ice.
Yes. Yes, it does. You know what I mean? And, you know, even if you're not, you said it goes from 1 to 10,
Yes.
right? So, like, it's food safe. Is that correct?
Yes, it would be food safe.
Right. So,
It's
like,
going to be a little bit cold if you've got it at 1 degree.
Yeah.
Because food is usually 4 to 6.
Right.
But yes, it would be food safe.
So, I mean,
Maybe
if
some
you're
snacks.
right, and if your fridge is getting a little overloaded in the kitchen, and you're not having people over right away, you know, you can use this to double over for a little extra fridge space, especially when you get
Exactly.
those Costco boxes of juice, where you get 4 cartons at a time and stuff, right?
Yeah, if you've got this in a rec room or something, you can keep some dip there for
Oh, yeah, exactly.
changing out the snack table.
Perfect,
Yeah,
right?
lots of options.
Max is asking, maybe I missed it, but how many cans does it hold?
So it holds 126 cans. That's 46 cans per shelf.
Woo!
Lots of capacity.
Yeah, we call that a good time where I'm from. That's what we call that, right? Well, as long as you got lots of friends over, you don't want to go through all that by yourself. Drink responsibly, folks. You know what I mean?
But of course, it's not just for cans. You can also have water bottles, juice boxes.
That's right.
Anything you want.
Yeah, so if the kids got a little like play area downstairs too, and you want to have some just like bottles of water and some snacks or something like that that they can pick at while they're down there, you can get one of these as well.
Exactly.
Right? And if you don't want them in there at all, then that's what that lock is for. Get out of there, kids, you know? There's your controls right there. Again, you're going from, what was this called, the color?
So we're going from azure, chill azure blue to crisp Arctic white.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and I like how it goes all the way around the frame like that, like on the sides.
Yes, beautiful luminosity.
Blam.
Woo!
Right?
That's nice.
Okay, it's tucked in right behind the door frame too, so as you're passing by, right, like you don't even see the lights. They're just in there.
Yeah.
Right? It's very cool.
Beautiful theater lighting, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe, you know, especially if anybody's a gamer at home or anything like that, and you've already got like LED lights around your room and everything, you know, you need a fridge that's going to complement that. This is going to be the fridge for you. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, folks, do we have any more questions? If not, what do we have coming up, Anna?
Well, this week we are continuing our game day theme. So Friday we're going to have some fun last-minute snacks for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make some shredded barbecue chicken cups and a take on a Philly tomato pie.
Ooh, I'm excited for that. Because, of course, why are we doing the comparison between those, like those foods there? They come from Kansas and Philadelphia. See what we did there, folks? We're being clever, huh? Super Bowl teams, right?
We know what we're talking about.
We know what we're talking about. And I think we also have a special guest remote stream tomorrow, right?
Yes, we do. Tomorrow, very special guest. We have Cooking with Clint to show you some of his famous barbecue ribs.
Right.
Wings.
Right, the wings. And he'll be doing that on location, right, where he is at.
At Broil King.
That's right. So there you go, folks. Plenty to check out, right? Don't miss us on any of the social media channels that you frequent the most, right? We are on Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram. Did I say Instagram? Instagram.
Instagram.
Right? We are on TikTok. We are on YouTube. Right? Literally anywhere you want to find us, you can find us.
And you can watch any of our previous shows on our website at taappliance.com.
Yeah.
Go to live events and you can see everything that we've done before if there's a product that you're interested in learning more about. But of course, always let us know what kind of things you're interested in seeing.
That's right. Please do. The more interaction we get, the easier it is to create videos that you enjoy. All right. Thank you very much, folks. See you around.